Good morning everybody, welcome to this week's Headteacher Bulletin for the week commencing the 9th of October. So our parents who are new to listen to the bulletin's just a weekly roundup of what's been going on at Thomas Becket throughout the week. A 3-4 minute clip just to showcase what's been going on and just give you some updates for either the week ahead or future dates. So in the Gospel this week, Jesus tells us a story about the relationship between the words and actions. Once again, Jesus is talking to the priests and elders, those who look outwardly religious and recite the words of the Lord to perfection, but do not show by their actions that they're ready for change of heart or to repent, as John Baptist had asked. We've reflected on this whole school, and we've reflected on how we can produce the fruits of God's kingdom in our world today, fruits of peace, justice and plenty for all people. Mr. Spurling led this week's assemblies and made quite a good connection between sort of words and actions, and how we speak to people makes them feel, and it's quite appropriate because this week has been National Mental Health Awareness Day on Tuesday, so we've been really focusing our time on how we talk to people and how our actions make people feel. So it's important for us to stand together with others as we face global challenges and care for the world and all who share it with us, and that's been our message this week, just to take care, live our core values as a school and speak to each other in kindness as we would expect to be spoken to. So I mentioned Mental Health Awareness Day, so it was on Tuesday this week. A massive thank you for everyone's support and involvement with getting involved. So it was wear something green or yellow, and we raised some significant funds for charity. I think we currently stand at £680, but the money's increasing every so often as donations are coming in. So we'll make those donations to charities that are close to our hearts, and a big thank you to the sixth form team, and particularly Faith Rigby, who just worked with the sixth form team and really promoted Mental Health Day this week. And it's important that we keep talking about this. It doesn't go away just because it's on one day, and we'll keep supporting our pupils and students throughout their school life in talking about mental health and raising that awareness. So Black History Month continues. We, as I said, we've got a month worth of activities and to raise awareness and to talk about these significant historic moments. Today you can see how we're dressed. Staff are wearing Afrocentric clothing today, just a show of support for Black History Month, and we lead into next week for Culture and Diversity Week, which I'll talk about in a second. So Culture and Diversity Week, we've got lots of activities planned again next week, taste of dishes from around the world, so please top up parent pay for purchasing food from our canteen or Becket Pod. We've got lots of dishes throughout the week. Tuesday is going to be a big day. Mrs. Apong and Miss Nikoi are helping to prepare the jollof chicken and rice. It's got to have the right flavours and the right amount of spices, so Mrs. Apong is giving up her time to make sure it's perfect for the students at lunchtime. We'll lead up to Culture Day, which is on Friday. This is where pupils, staff can wear cultural dress or the colours of their nation's flag. We've got stalls, information about all the different rich and diverse cultures at lunchtime. The snacks can be purchased, and again we're going to raise some money for the school for different projects. And in form time throughout the week, we've got various activities talking about the different cultures and quizzes, and just to really gain some further learning and information. The sixth formers on Friday with other students within the year groups are leading assemblies as well, again just to raise awareness and just give profile to the rich and diverse culture and heritages we have in school. So we're really looking forward to next week, and please support by supporting your sons and daughters in coming to school in their national and cultural dress. Rewards are coming to a swift end at the end of this half term. I'm really excited to give out the golden ticket draws next week. We've included hot chocolate with myself for the pupils who have received 0 negatives and the most positives within the school. So there's a draw every week, and that will be happening every Friday morning as an added extra really. We're seeing great high amount of positive points across the school, which is fantastic, and we want to keep rewarding. So we look forward to giving out the golden tickets, giving out the prizes, opening up the class chart shop for people to access their positive points and get their prizes, and obviously, as I said, hot chocolate on Friday. So just a reminder of dates which I mentioned last week. End of term is obviously next Friday on the 20th of October. We return back to school on Monday the 30th, and we've got a couple of parents' evenings coming up which we'll send details out for you to book. So Thursday the 16th of November and Thursday the 30th for Year 8 and Year 9. We're moving across to My Child at School app for the booking of parents' evening appointments, so please look out for an email to get logged onto that app so you can actually access your appointments and find out further information about school. Thank you, have a lovely weekend, and we will talk next week.